So a lot of people ask, do you really need fall protection? Well, yes, if you're climbing over 4 and 6 feet, I should say, you need fall protection. A lot of people climb a lot higher than that. Well, they also need it too, depending on what the application is. If you're in a man lift, you need a harness on, you need your self-retracting lanyard hooked up. So I would say most of the time, yes, you do need fall protection. A fall protection system is absolutely worth it because you're sending that person that you care about, that you've hired on to do a job for you, you're sending them home every day the same way they came in. It's worth it. It's not making you money necessarily, but it's saving you money if the fall does occur. You wouldn't need fall protection if you were on a scaffolding system that had OSHA approved hand railing on it. There's not really a need for that unless you're climbing up and over it. You're okay inside the handrails. Harnesses are most of the time good for one fall, and I mean a hard fall, not just a trip or something that stops you just from tripping over your own feet, but an actual fall. That harness needs to be probably taken out of service. You're gonna have, stitching and stuff on there that's pulled through. Your self-retracting lanyard, if it sees a fall, that should also be sent in and inspected. Your system, depending on what type of system you have in place, that more than likely needs to come out of service and be inspected by a competent person or a third-party testing company. Find a place to hang a harness up at the end of each shift. You don't want to leave it down on the floor where it could get oil or grease or paint or something on it, because that material absorbs all that and then ends up, damaging that body harness. So if you guys have ladders on the outside or inside of your building, if you've got a ladder system with it, even if it has a cage around it, is it good enough for fall protection? Does it have a cable running up the middle of it that your workers can connect to via body harness? OSHA says after 2018, these ladder climb systems are going to need a lifeline ran through the middle, and that's something we can absolutely help you guys with. If you've got an application like you're at an amusement park or you're in a theater and you need to hide a fall protection system, we have ways to do that. We've got slim systems, we've got different colors that we can apply to make it look like it blends in with your building or your boat, or whatever you're working on. We can find a way to make it less noticeable if appearance is a problem. On most systems, if the system does see a fall, the harness is going to probably need to come out of service. The self-retracting lanyard is going to need to be inspected and deemed okay. But the system itself, some of the systems on cable systems and rigid track systems, they have what's called self-sacrificing parts to absorb that energy of a fall. So a lot of times the system is still good. There's just shock absorbers or connection pieces that need to be repaired or replaced after the event of a fall. You've got a lot of outdoor applications going on where there's nowhere to tie off. You look up and there's clouds over your head. We've got a variety of different mobile fall protection systems that can either be driven into place or lifted into place using a forklift. We call these systems the exospheres and or the grabber systems. They tend to work out great in outdoor applications where you're climbing over 4 or 6 feet for general industry. So there's no CDL or special type of license are required for this. It's a competent person training on these mobile devices. They attach to the back of your pickup truck. You hook them up just like you would a regular trailer. You put them in position over top of what you're climbing on. You raise the mast. You pull the SRL cords down, hook off, and then you're 100% hands-free, ready to go. Climb on, whatever you want, your boat, your heavy equipment, airplanes, helicopters, whatever you're working on, we have a system and a solution for you. You've got to wear the correct size body harness. It has to fit right to do its job the correct way. That's another thing we offer. We can come out, we can do sizing, because it's not a one size fits all. It's small, medium, large, extra large, carry a wide variety of different sizes and different types of body harnesses, and that's something that we can come out and provide with the systems that we install.